Hello, hello. Welcome back. Time for some downrange contracts. Or probably building the rocket to do downrange contracts. I'm not sure yet. Let's get this ball rolling. Just waiting. There's lag on stream on my end. Do we see... No, we do not see. Oh, yeah, yes, we see. I gotta close on my phone, reopen it. Okay, there we are. Yay, hello. Um, yeah. I need to remember what I've been doing. That's the one. Load on in. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-da ba bum ba da ba da ba da ba ba da ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba da ba da ba 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 da ba da 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 da. Going forward, I should probably load the save first, then play in it. That would be smart. That would have been a smart move. Oop, I hear noises. Here we are. We are in. I still need to fix this. I don't like how it does that. That's annoying. Okay, so I need Gigi, hello! It's been forever, man. How have you been? How's the D&D stuff going? Okay, right. So the last contract that I haven't done yet is suborbital trajectory. And then all this is record stuff, which I don't touch. Um, yeah. So research-wise, I have that going on. That's a lot of stuff going on, really. Um, right, the 1A, I wanted to scrap that, I think. D&D stuff has been going good, been working away at the new world. Oh, I think I saw the map of it on your Discord. I popped over there out of curiosity. It looks cool. It looks very cool. I'm excited for you. Um, it's been a hot minute since I've played my career mode here. I'm trying to get myself reorganized. Um, I think what was gonna happen was this rocket, the one that is going to be complete on Christmas, I think I was going to upgrade that to the 150 instead. And then scrap the 1A because we don't need it. Probably scrap those two 100s as well. We don't need them either. Yeah, I think that's what I was gonna do. I've been good. I've been good. I'm slowly but surely getting back to streaming. Last week I played Stardew for the first time. Then I skipped the 2 weeks before that, and then I was doing this, playing some Kerbal Space Program. I'm playing a mod pack for it called Realism Overhaul. So I am currently in the space race. I'm kind of being NASA in a way. And it starts in 1951 and then just keeps on going, probably up to moon landing. Maybe stop there, maybe I'll continue. It's fun. Very difficult, but fun. Right. What rockets do I have? Okay, yeah, I have the 150, which might be what I want. Yeah, that is the one I want. I want the 150. That's the one I designed for stuff. Yeah. So I'm going to leave this, then I'll open up the one rocket we're building, upgrade it, and then do something from there. I want to get to downrange contracts, if I can, during this stream. Because this suborbital contract should be done like that. That was a snap if you could hear it. Can't tell if you can hear that. I'm bad at snapping. Ooh. Was pressing buttons. Which one? This one. This is the one I want. I want to edit you. For downrange contracts, I don't think I'll be able to do it with this rocket. I'm going to probably design a bumper rocket. In a German Nazi V2 rocket style. And slap one of these bad boys on top of it. I think that would be a smart way to go around it. And then if I just make it really OP, it should be able to do all the contracts at the same time. Hello? Where's my moving stuff? I have a mod that lets me like WASD my way around. And I think I'm missing. I'm missing it. I don't know where it went. That's annoying. Okay, so yeah, this is the Araby 1B100. The 100 means that it's designed to go to 100 kilometers. I think that's what that means. Is that what that means? Vessel info. That might be what that means. I don't remember my own naming scheme. Uh-oh. That's not fun. But the goal is I want to... I think I can do this without screwing things up. I load the one... Yeah, there we go. The 150. Which looks ridiculous. I really do not like how this looks. But this fulfills the contract, at least. It has a parachute on it, so the tip of the rocket can be jettisoned. That holds all the science in there. I only do D&D streams nowadays. Mainly, it's been a bit tricky. I got work to do, got some more responsibilities at my job. It was also something I did want to do as much, but maybe half term I'll do some more streaming. Yeah, yeah, me too. Not the work part for me. I've got class, and I'm getting into the later stages of the mechanical engineering bachelor's degree stuff. So yeah, time's very demanding these days. I hope you can get to more streaming. It's always fun watching you stream. And I hope I can get to more streaming too, because this is fun. This is how I get to hang out with you guys. Where was I? Right, so bumper rockets, solid rocket booster, then a small little engine. This is all one stage, decouples here with a parachute to the avionics. I got some little fins. It's a ridiculous looking thing. Big ol' long boy. But should be fine. It says listed below, mass limit exceeded 1.06 tons. Right. Okay, yeah, so I got to... I gotta tool the parts, and I gotta buy the fuel, which will put us back a bit, so it'll be firmly planted in early 1953 that this will be done. That's frustrating. Okay, I can... I mean, I don't want to, though. Integration info. Untooled parts would be that thing. I'll leave that till later. Oop, wrong button. Well, maybe right button, who knows. If I open up the rocket in the current vehicle assembly building that I want, or launch complex that I want, then that should tell me about the fuel and the mass requirements. I can alter that there. Yeah, because that's the rocket I want to change. But in order to do that, I need to go into the M&R complex and get it figured out. This is tricky. Tricky stuff. This is what happens when you don't plan ahead. Really, that's my problem right now. I'm bad at planning ahead with these rockets. So yes, so we still have the rocket in here. So yeah, the first M&R complex which I need to modify. Currently is limited to 1 ton. I can upgrade it to 2 tons, which would increase the maximum engineers I could put in here. It would take 7 days to construct it. Yeah. Can't modify. Wow, okay. Frustrating. So the rockets in here, this guy. Yeah, I'm going to scrap these. Will it let me? No, because that one vehicle's still in here. No, I haven't. I heard it's controversial, but I mean, that doesn't mean much, right? 1, 2, 2, 14. Max tonnage to 2. And then what do I need? I think I want to watch the new Fallout show. I'm not sure. I might watch some reactions of it just to gauge my interest in it first. But yeah, it's cool how we're getting more video game stuff. It's nice. I didn't think we would get that. Got 250 of that. 250 of that. And then the helium. Where's the helium? Oh, I think I already have helium. Is it? What's going on here? Oh, this is incompatible with... That's frustrating. Hold on. I'm doing a thing here, and it's not working. It's good, quite faithful, a little violent I find though. The controversy is about it might retcon some of the lore. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I heard. I think it's fine if it's low violent. Fallout's always been kind of, especially the early ones, it's always had that kind of violent, grim stuff. But yeah, I'll check it out. Sounds good. Where's helium in here? Can't modify. New limits and supported resources incompatible with the 1B100. What happened to the 1B100? What did I do wrong? That would be the AirB. Too many menus on screen. Ah. I need nitrogen. Is that what that is? My brain hurts. Hold on. Stop looking at that. Open the 100. Let's figure out what the problem is. Not the decal, I want the rocket. Give me that. Anfa, Erfna, nitrogen. Erfna, good. And Anfa is also good. Nitrogen. I don't need to worry about nitrogen. So just Anfa and Erfna need to be at 250. Remind me on that. I'm going to get myself all turned around in a second. I am trying to beat the Russians to the moon, or the Soviets. And possibly go further. We'll see. Think NASA space race Apollo stuff. Right now it is 1952, December 1952. So I still have some time. I'm pretty sure no one has made it into orbit yet. In the real world anyway, as of 1952. So I'm slowly working my way towards that first. And then we'll go from there. Right now, I'm trying to get up into space with the actual payload that can do science for a decent amount of time. And then once this is done, then I'll build a bigger rocket, put this on top of it, and try to get further around, and eventually create an orbit. Then from there, who knows? I'll probably do some satellites, put a man in orbit, then aim for the moon, etc., etc. Okay, right, so here's modify. So we got Anfa, Erfna, Anfa 37, maximum tonnage of 2. That should be the same. Modify? Either scrap the vehicle in question or choose settings that will support them too. Ah. What did I do wrong? Oh no, I'm going to the moon. Like, real world moon. we are playing Realism Overhaul, so everything is scaled up to real-world scale. I'm using real-world rocket parts. And the moon is the moon. It is as far away as it is in real life, as big as it is in real life. The whole shebang. There are part failures. I have to worry about life support for the crew. I gotta worry about the retirement dates. I gotta pay people to build the rockets. This is like a hardcore, but for Kerbal Space Program. So I constantly have to figure out what's different between these two rockets so I can continue building this one. Or at least, you know, upgrade it to the next one. And ideally build maybe one more of this. It's a mod. It's a collection of mods, actually. In fact, a little bit behind the scenes stuff. These are all the mods I have running right now to get this to work. It's a lot. There's a lot that goes into this. Oh yeah. In fact, that's not even the final amount. Once I can upgrade my PC, which ideally should be a while from now, or a couple months from now, I'm going to be adding extra mods, like the space shuttle. There's a handful of other stuff, just like custom parts and things, so I can get a bit more going on in here. Okay, but seriously, what's wrong? Oh, the minimum tonnage, that's what changes. Yeah, this thing is 0.6 tons. If I upgrade, then the minimum tonnage goes up to 1. So this is too small to be built. That's frustrating. Why you do that? But why though? I don't want that to happen. Can I just like slip the administration building like a 50 or something, let them look over the paperwork? Just kind of pretend that it's a 1-ton rocket, even if it's less? I mean, come on, guys. We're building a space program here. We don't have the time to just sit around and pretend that's not a thing that's happening. We got things to do, places to be. What if I edit the rocket first? And make it 1 ton, and then do the stuff. Or tell them the new plan for the rocket, then build a... I don't know, this is not working out the way I wanted it to. I have not. I've actually sort of got burnt out on Minecraft for a little bit. I'm sure eventually I'll get back to it and everything, but for now, I'm distancing myself from it. I have seen everything that they've been doing. It looks cool. Not my thing, probably just because of how burnt out I am. But yeah, I mean, it looks cool. Okay, if I... No, that won't work. I think I'm just gonna have to be patient, let them finish building the rocket first. Either that or build a new launch complex for the bigger boy. But I don't want to do that. Then we'd have 3 different launch complexes for one family of rockets, and that's just embarrassing, really. Hmm. These rockets are still being built. Um, I guess I could scrap this guy if I have to. I don't wanna, but I could. Fair enough, I have not played a lot of it. The new Copper Gate is bugged for me. Oh, that's not fun. What's it supposed to do? I haven't seen the Copper Gate yet. Oh, and while you're typing that, what do you think I should do with this rocket here? It is already... I mean, the purpose of these rockets have already outdone what they've meant to do. Um, but we can always get more science out of them. So, I don't know, I'm at an impasse there. Let's see, what else can I... Ba-da-ba-ba. I got 10 applicants. Ooh. Could add them to researchers or engineers. Yeah, either keep them for science or I scrap them so we can start building the new generation. I'll free up the engineers from working on it and move them over. I'll keep my eye on these applicants. That might be useful for when I upgrade. I can put 7 over here and then the other 3, right? Yeah, 3. That's how math works. Really, I don't think we need too many more researchers. They're kind of backed up as is. But who knows, maybe it's useful. Alright, yeah, we'll scrap the rocket. I could need more science, but it won't really do much at the moment. Okay, that's perfect. Let's get this new rocket built. The new improved Long Boy. The M&R B-150. M&R Aero B-1. Wait, hold on. What's it called? M&R B Aero B-150? I'm not good with names. Ultra Ramage. Another friend of mine, he's a Minecraft YouTuber. He was over here when I was starting the save and named the rocket. And the space program, which was funny. Yeah, M&R Aero B 1B 150. That's a mouthful. Yep. I shall modify and then tool all, purchase the toolings. So the rocket is now $123 to build, which is pretty good. I am also going to add it. Yeah, I'll add the bad boy. Cannot be built. Yep, unlock. Unlock early rocketry. Okay, yeah. Launching from runway, what? I mean, that we know, because we haven't built the thing yet. Same with the size limits, but the launching from the runway is weird. I don't understand that part. Yeah, that part's weird. Can't find that nuke upgrade in inventory. I have to spawn in with commands. Apparently the block is disabled, but I see other people making it and placing it, so I don't know. Okay, yeah, huh. Do you think they're using a data pack? I know you could, at least last time I checked, you could get data packs to do that stuff. And a lot of big YouTubers tend to use data packs for features like that. If that's not the thing, I'm not sure what would be causing that, to be honest. Okay, we are going to get early rocketry, which we cannot afford. But if we get it, we can get the upgrade for... Yeah, we'd be able to get the upgrade for the rocket, which we absolutely need. What do we get from this again? I guess engineering, biological return sample. Oh, and an upgrade to science core. Okay, yeah, so early rocketry is next on the list. You think that's probably the case? Yeah. Sounds about right. Okay, so... the M&R complex is going to be done with construction on December 12th. And then this guy will be done on January. So yeah, scrapping that rocket was probably a bad idea. Whoops. Well, now we know. Now we know. I'm going to point towards the ground so we don't get a flashing rave while we get this next rocket built up. Because once we get that done, then we can start unlocking some science out of this. Speaking of, signed 10. You know what? We're going to hire these researchers early and then save the rest of the applicants. Oh yeah, be careful with the researching of stuff. Okay, one of our rockets is rolled out, so let's just get that. Let's get that going. And then we'll have another rocket done, and then early tracking systems should be done. So we're getting there. Okay. First rocket of the year. January 9th, 1953. If it'll load, of course. Yeah, there we are. Yeah. Yeah. That must suck. Well, hey, at least you don't accidentally type in something and get like, I don't know, some not safe for work stuff. That'd be embarrassing. Let's aim camera here. Actually, no, that's a lie. We will aim camera here. That way we get a nice shot. This info, kind of hard to see there. Oh, it's gonna be hard to see anywhere. That's some nice info if you want it. Some of the people watching me like to see that. Gotta remember my script. Run sounding rocket? No. Ah. There we go. I gotta go switch to 0, then run sounding rocket. Yeah, there we go. I'm learning. So what this is I actually built a code, like actual code, to automatically fly this rocket for me. Because there is ullage issues with that engine, which is frustrating. I'm pretty sure they just stay waiting to get hired. I'm very glad that they do, because otherwise we'd be in trouble. But yeah, they just sit there. Hopefully, anyway. But yeah, so we have a script that I wrote. So, you know, it's decent, but not great. Now fly this rocket for me. It'll launch the first stage. Then right at the perfect time, it'll launch the second stage. So it's nice and efficient, and I don't have to worry about it flaming out or anything, hopefully. And hopefully none of the parts break. I'm going to move that there. And I think we're good. Here we go. Wait, hold on. Is that what I want? Yeah. So, first launch of the year. Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh, what happened? Failed to ignite. Okay. That's not good. This year's not going great so far. Gotta take a picture of that. So yeah, it's not my finest moment. And the game's frozen. Oh, that's because thing broke. Going to activate range safety on that guy. Okay. So I'll head back to the Space Center. We're kind of cutting it close now. We need 3 points of science in order to get the technology for the engine for the rocket we built the thing for. So we got a launch complex with no rocket, with 10 scientists, or 10 engineers just sitting around not doing their jobs. The part went wrong. That's what happened there. It just failed to ignite. So one of those engineers in there are not good at their job. They're slacking off, built the rocket wrong. Now, of course, I could revert the flight and try again, but just to be true to the spirit of things, I'm taking all the failures as they come. I'm just letting it happen. Letting the pain wash over me. So yeah, so I'm going to warp until we're reconditioned, and warp till the tracking systems is done. So it's now February 10th. Let's get this next rocket out. In fact, while we're here, I'm going to order another one to be built. Just in case. And we're going to roll this guy out, which for some reason is going to take 3 days to do. No, don't roll it back in. Hello? What happened here? Okay, we're going to roll it back in, I guess. Not sure what happened. And then roll it back out. There we go. Okay. So it's now February 19th, which is annoying. And I think we're going to be doing a sunset launch. Let's get this rocket working again. This will be fine. We're fine. The Space Administration's definitely not on fire right now. The US government is definitely not looking at us like we're complete buffoons. It's fine. We're fine. We're not behind schedule. The Russians are just ahead of schedule, that's all. Ideally, we'd be in orbit by now. Compared to other people that play the mod pack. Okay, take two. Just gonna take a picture to mark the occasion. I'm not even gonna bother changing the, whatchamacallit, the camera. Switch to 0. No, hold on. Run. Sounding rockets. Script activated. This time I'm going to have the engine display up. How do you make sure that the parts and engineers are all doing their jobs? I just run the engine more often. There's this thing here called test flight. And so it says flight data. I got 5,000 out of 10,000, so I've flown this about 50% of the time. And ideally it should ignite every single time, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But the more often you run a part, the less likely it'll be to break. Because that means you've built enough of them and like you understand the technicalities behind it more often. Okay. Ready and launch. Damn it. Another failure. That's frustrating. Okay. Take 10. This is not a good year for us. We're not doing too hot. But mark my words, we'll at least get a rocket off the ground. Even if I have to fly it manually. Come on, game. Okay. I think this next rocket, if it fails again, I'm just gonna revert the flight, fly it manually. How does the code work that you're using? Can I see it by chance? As someone who has dabbled in coding, I'm curious. Sure. Let me find it for you. It would be... I'm using a mod called Kerbal Operating System, so they have their own... Here it is. Uh-oh. Did I open the right... Did I open correctly? Yeah, open with this. There we go. It's using its own language, which I think is loosely based on Python, maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is the script, so it clears the screen in case I was being messy and pressing wrong buttons or whatever. Then lets me know that I've activated it, and it locks throttle to maximum. And then it checks for when the ship is... Oh, I wrote it. I used a tutorial and then modified it to suit my needs. Yeah, but all this is me. Especially this part. This part was me, making sure it works the way I want it to. Once it realizes I launch the rocket, then it'll let me know, and then it'll monitor the vertical speed and print that out. And then when max thrust is 0, I believe stages... Yeah, it just keeps staging until we're at the last stage of the rocket, then it deactivates itself. Yeah, it's a nice, simple thing. Apparently I could do more complex things, and as I build bigger rockets, I probably will. As a soft rule, I'm trying to build a script for every rocket that is not manned. So if there's no astronaut on board, then it's going to run on scripts. Which will be interesting, because then if I lose contact of a rocket, it's just going to keep doing its thing, and I'll have no way of controlling it. Which might be fun, who knows. Anyway, I'm going to add one more rocket to the list. Warp till this bad boy is done. Which unfortunately puts us in March, which is terrifying. I'm going to roll that bad boy out. And this time it's going to be a night launch, just because we don't have the time to wait constantly. So we are already in March of 1953. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. I don't think we're gonna get a downrange contract by the end of the stream. I can feel it in my bones. Alright. Ooh, it's a sunset. Pretty. I like that. You think I should go for manual flight? Yeah, okay. I'm into it. Yeah. Let's go manual. For that, I'm going to pre-launch... I'm going to do a hot stage, which is where you activate the engine while it's still attached to the rocket. I'm going to do that for this one. So, throttle full, engine ready. Here we go. Manual flight. Uh-oh. And I screwed it up. That did not work. In fact, that was just me being... I'll make an exception this time. I'll revert this launch, because that was me trying to be cinematic and take pictures. Yeah, I'll revert this one. That was me. Yeah, it'll be our secret. No one will know. This is definitely not going to... Yeah. This time I'll actually pay attention. Okay. Come on. Come on. Where are you at? There we are. Nice and pretty. Okay. I'm going to add both rockets to the same stage for hot staging. Thank you. I need the luck. Ready, and launch. And I screwed it up again. Okay. This is clearly not working out for us. Oh yeah, good point. We saw nothing. Let's just revert. Let's stick with what works. Let's just keep working with the... Yeah, one more retry. We really need a win here. Yeah. We'll let the code do its work today. Or this time. And if that doesn't work, I don't know. We'll leave it to a vote at that point. Run sounding rocket. There we go. Alright, fingers crossed. Here's hope it works. Yeah! Are we getting science? Not yet. We gotta get above 40,000. Hold on, I gotta... There we go. It's a bit loud over there. We have to get above 40,000 meters. I think. Either 40,000 meters or 40,000 kilometers. Before it runs science that we can collect. Yeah, worked first try. Absolutely. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff right there. So yeah, this rocket, due to weight limitations, this rocket is unguided, meaning I cannot control it. So we just point it up and then let her rip. And hopefully the design lets it reach high enough to get what we need it to do. Yeah, see how it says 4.4 out of 4.4? That means before we did rockets and stuff, everyone's already collected all the science from this close to the surface or whatever. Once we get high enough, that should tick over. Ideally, it should tick over. If not, we'll probably have to build a rocket with a different kind of payload or something. Yep, see 100 kilometers apoapsis. Script deactivated, engine has run out, we have control over it again, and science is running. Not sure what that was. I think we broke the sound barrier there. But yeah, telemetry data is full, but pressure data and temperature data of this high up in the atmosphere has not been completed yet. So yeah, that's what I've been doing so far. We're just gonna wait until we re-enter the threshold. Then I'll hit range safety, blow the rocket up. Just gotta collect as much science as we can while we're still up here. And I could speed this up with like time warp or something, but I don't know. This is calming. I like just letting it play out. So yeah, we have 1 minute of pressure scan data till we're complete there. And then, oh look, Venus. Hello, Venus. And then we have 3 minutes of temperature scan data before we complete that. Oh hey, we're in space now. No, not yet. The moon is really far away. Like, that's as high as we're gonna get. 109 kilometers, which is 9 kilometers above Kármán line, the official line between atmosphere and space. So we're 9 kilometers up in space. Meanwhile, the moon is all the way out here. It is 397,000 kilometers away. So that's like a little shy of 150 times, if math works out. I don't think it does. But yeah, we need something much more fancy to do what we wanted to do if we're wanting to go to space. And even then, that would probably just be hitting the surface. We would have to have something to slow down to. Yay, we got 2.6 credits. That's enough to get the engine we need. If I go to... Where is it? That. As you can see, we have 3 science credits. That's what we need for the new rocket. And I'm not sure what the other stuff does, to be honest. I'm not sure what that does either. Probably shouldn't click on it. Oh, that's another thing we have to worry about with rocket engines. We have like a tiny sliver of fuel left that might boil off, possibly. But yeah, engines are not completely efficient. They don't burn all their fuel. At some point, it just shuts off and sort of random. In real life, anyway, I think it's a random kind of accumulation. Okay, we are almost below the threshold, so this temperature scan is going to shut off soon, which is frustrating. It's like right under the threshold. Almost had enough. And now it's shut off, so we can hit range safety on this guy. And we're done. Absolutely, go for it. I love lore. Lore is awesome. Man, that was a success. Went from 3 rocket failures to 1 success, and we barely scraped by. That was kind of sketchy, actually. Not sure I want to do that again. Come on. Load on up. Okay, so we're going to immediately go into research development. Take that 3.6 science. Tell them, research this. Make it top priority. We need these new engines, and we need them now. Including all the upgrades. I guess we could buy new engines if we want them. Okay, in research, forget material science. Make early rocketry the utmost importance here. That's what we need next, and it'll be August by the time we get it. By then, we should probably have a rocket or 2 ready. Okay. We are going to recover that, get some extra money back. Oh man, this piece of lore is going to be a big one, isn't it? I'm looking forward to it. You know what? I'm curious. These people, I swear, have just been sitting here, which is embarrassing. I'm sorry for them. 1 to 2 ton rocket. Here. This guy that is being worked on. I wonder if I could edit it and slap on one of the new science stuff we got so we can continue working, like actually get something useful out of this. Bum. Whom. Here we are. Hello, rocket. Can we... How do I switch the science again? I forget. Configure experiments. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Close that. Barometer, thermometer. I don't need the barometer anymore. science. Biological sample. I also got early film camera if I want it. Is that possible? Might be. Why can't I put in here? Film camera's too big. I'm not sure why that is doing what it's doing. I'm going to double check what research we have. What would... So yeah, August. That's in April. Then another one in May. Okay, yeah. We're gonna have to come back into here. Right. This gives me the stuff that makes things better. That gives me the Aerojet. That gives me the earlier Aerojet. I already have this. I just don't use. This we are currently researching. Okay. Kind of backed into a corner again. That's embarrassing. I'm curious to see what kind of science we would get if I slapped a decoupler and parachute on this small one. Like, how does that affect things? If I go in here. How do I... There we go. Okay, yeah, that kind of looks a bit goofy, to be honest. What if we just roll with it? Pretend this is normal. And I'll change the, probably off camera, if we go with this idea. Before we do the next stream, I'll mess with this. There we go, that should be... no, not yet. I don't think... I mean, we'll see how it goes. I want to test this rocket. See if making it look all goofy like this changes things. But yeah, we're not ending, not yet. When are you gonna tell me that D&D lore, my man? I'm not ending till I hear it. Come on. That'd be embarrassing. I'm not going to... Hold on. Is this still... just a bit heavier? Just gotta tool some parts, but that should be fine. No, I don't see it. Hold on. Did that do... Yep, that did the be right back screen. I don't see it, not in chat. Yeah, I don't see it. Huh. That's weird. Did it get, like, auto-held or something? I mean, I don't see why it would. Yeah, you do that. If that doesn't work, just send in the Discord or something. I'll read it. Okay, I'm going to close the sounding rocket script. Back in here. Alt 9. Should be good. Let's look at this goofy rocket. See if it flies. I really don't like this. And I don't. That's a no-no for me. If this is how we go with this rocket, I'll probably paint that, to be honest. Looks kind of fugly. Oh, perfect timing, Stream Elements, yeah. There's the Discord, haha. Sorry, Stream Elements, GG's already part of the Discord. But thank you anyway. Love you, boo. Okay, I'm going to simulate the rocket. I'm going to want that to be its own separate thing. That way the staging's all correct. And I'll call this 1C100. Just so we have it set up, and then I'll rename the description if this is okay. Did you post the thing, Gigi? Okay. Sorry, I'm impatient. Got the attention span of a goldfish. I'll be honest, if it wasn't for that, like, indentation there, this might actually look kind of cool. That's annoying. It's annoying that it actually kind of looks kind of cool with this kind of bulbous thing. Anyway. No problem. It's me. I'm the impatient one. You're doing awesome. You're awesome. This is the one I want to see, the biological sample. Okay, that did not do what I thought it was gonna do. I'm going to go here, restart simulation. Oh hey, the parachute works. That's good to know. I think this is going to be one of those rockets that I'm going to have to launch on my own. Or I'll have to launch the first stage, then run the script. Ugh, that's annoying. Or maybe I might make a new script, actually. Specifically for these payload return rockets. That might be smart. Okay, so biological sample over there so we can see it. Avionics module here. Open terminal. Switch to 0. Run sounding rocket. I'm not going to hit enter yet. I'm going to leave it there. Prep the rocket. Launch rocket. Enter. No. This is not working out. So no more script. Fly this one manually. Just to confirm that the biological sample module can in fact run science. And then it will do the stuff with the things. I mean, I can already tell it probably will. It'll be fine. I just need to fix my scripting stuff. But it's worth a shot anyway. Just to run the simulation and confirm all that. So this time I'll fly it manually just to make sure. Oh, I know what it is. No, GG, it didn't work. I'm sorry, man. These stages are backwards. Why? Why didn't I see that? Double checking. That's the hollow interstage. That's the decoupler. There we go. Just send it to the Discord, man. I don't trust Twitch anyways. Twitch is frustrating sometimes. I'm sure it was very cool, though. Okay, hopefully, in theory, this should work now. Yeah, it did. Okay, I heard the Discord thing. I'll check on the phone. I won't be seeing chat for a second. Uno momento. Ba, ba, ba. Rocket looks goofy, but it's flying. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so we can think for a second. Come on, Discord. Oh yeah, you DM'd me. Hold on. Phone. Pay attention. Be a good boy. There's a spell called cast on object in motion until it hits bigger object. So Newton's first law of first law of brain hurt. That's cool. For making horseless carriages, but they also have rockets with giant. Oh, so like old school rockets, like a 1940s interpretation of rockets, like early sci-fi stuff. That's cool. Also has an effect to stop people and objects from being damaged or hurt. Oh, the people in your world have the same problem I'm having. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That's really cool. Reminds me of the early sci-fi stuff, like I think before the space race. Instead of rockets, we had the idea of put a person in like a really big gun. Yeah, yeah, it does break the rules of thermodynamics. But yeah, we initially had the idea to build a really big gun. But yeah, this is not gonna work out. I need to make it bigger. See, this is why we need guidance on our rockets. It's gonna spin like this. Oh, but it is running science. That is good to know. So this will work out. If I'm careful. What was I saying? Oh, right. Instead of rockets, we had ideas of doing, like, really big guns and shoot people into space. The whole slingshot rocket thing reminds me of that. I like it. It's really cool. There's a really famous black and white uh, movie with that. Like, it has a picture of, like, the moon with a face on it and, like, a bullet stuck in the eye. This is very cool. I can't remember the name of it. Okay, yeah, so if I'm doing this, I should probably add more fuel to it, because we've already started going back down now. We just barely got up here. Oh, but we do get temperature scan data, and the biological sample is doing a little bit of stuff. Not a lot, but it's something. I don't like how this looks, though. It looks kind of goofy. Ah, well, that's life. Oh, we get one science, though. 1.1. So yeah, if we do this and I am really smart about my uh sort of budgeting of things, this would be a reliable way to get science before the new rocket's built. Oh, you've seen that film. Okay, yeah. Seen it when I took film and game courses in my class. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm not going to blow up the rocket and I'm not going to reset. I want to make sure the parachute works correctly. Because if so, then we get all of this data back to us. Which I think should be... Oh, there goes the parachutes. Honestly, I probably will remove one of these. Because I have a feeling it's gonna like spin or do something weird. And I think if we get rid of the one of the parachutes, it should make it lighter too, which would be nice. Oh, and that's the sonic boom. Lots of sonic booms here. This is very pretty, though. "75 kilometers away. That's not bad. That's pretty far. Like, let's check the map. We are out inside the Atlantic Ocean here. Pretty far away from the Atlantic Ocean, too. There's all of our launch pads and stuff. That's pretty cool. Fallen at 100 meters per second, slowly decelerating. Our maximum vertical speed was 186 meters per second. That's pretty good. It's not bad. Just gotta wait for these parachutes to ideally unfold at any moment now. We're getting kind of close to the surface, I don't know. Oh yeah, we're doing fine. Never mind, we're okay. We're good. This'll do great. Yeah. That'll be nice. I just need to make it a bit bigger, I think. Or you know what, I actually might just leave it as is. Makes it cheaper to build that way. Yeah, I'll just leave the 1C as something a bit tall. We don't need the rest of simulation. I think we're good here. How do I end the simulation? Hey, there we go. We are in the water now. Look at us. Very cool, very cool. Oh yeah, good night, Gigi. I'm probably going to wrap it up pretty soon here too. And I did really love the lore you gave. It's very cool. I love learning about different D&D worlds and the way different people come up with ideas. It's very fun. Yeah, so this rocket, it's pretty cool. I think I would have to tool the parts, but I'll do that later probably. I'm gonna have to name this something else. It's the 100 doesn't quite work here, and I would need to change that. Say 1C. Yeah, I can do that stuff later. Hold on, I gotta take a screenshot so I can boast about this goofy little thing with its like bobblehead. But yeah, with that, thanks for coming, screen. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it quits here. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you, GG. You're awesome. And I think I saw a few people lurking, possibly. Or that might be my mind playing tricks. Who knows? But if there are people lurking, thank you so much. Love you guys. thank you to the people watching the VODs after the fact. You guys are really cool too. And yeah, I'll see you guys around.